Barcelona star drops huge Nico Williams hint. Tottenham outbid Barça and Man United for defender. What a wild day in the transfer market. Barcelona fans are buzzing after one of their star players hinted at Nico Williams joining the club, and it's making waves across social media. Meanwhile, in the Premier League, Tottenham Hotspur have pulled off a massive coup, beating both Manchester United and Barcelona in the race to sign one of Europe's top defensive talents. A huge win for Thomas Frank and Spurs. Stay locked in as we break down all the latest developments, what the social media hint could mean for Barça, and how Tottenham pulled this transfer masterclass. A leading member of the defensive ranks at La Liga giants Barcelona has on Thursday made clear his excitement with the prospect of Nico Williams arriving at the club. The player in question? Alejandro Balde. The name of wide man Niko has of course dominated the headlines in Catalonia's capital across the day to date. This comes after widespread confirmation was forthcoming that the 22-year-old has agreed on the personal terms of a contract with Hansi Flick's Barcelona. It is now up to the Camp Nou brass to activate Niko's athletic club release clause. And as alluded to above, one current member of Hansi Flick's squad who appears to be very much happy that his fellow countryman's proposed Blaugrana switch is moving in the right direction is Alejandro Balde. After stumbling across transfer insider Fabrizio Romano's Instagram post, confirming his agreement with Niko, left-back Balde responded with a simple like. FC Barcelona are moving swiftly to bolster their squad ahead of the new season. They've already secured the signing of RCD Espanyol goalkeeper Joan Garcia by activating his release clause. Now, their focus has shifted to strengthening the attack, and things are looking very promising on that front too. The Catalan giants have made significant progress in their pursuit of Nico Williams from Athletic Club. In fact, they've already reached a personal agreement with the explosive winger. Williams has committed to a 6-year deal with Barça and has agreed to a major pay cut to help facilitate the move. Barcelona's project is clearly gaining momentum, and this could be just the beginning. Confidence in avoiding a big sale. However, despite this decrease in wages, the Blaugranes will have to make some space on their wage bill to get the duo registered for the next season, and will have to make some sales from their current team for this purpose. In this regard, Mundo Deportivo claims that Barcelona are confident that they will not have to make a big sale to get the Spanish duo registered, and the departures of players like Ansu Fati, Pau Victor, Pablo Torre, Iñaki Peña, Oriol Romeu, Andreas Christensen and Marc-André ter Stegen will be enough. Complications remain. The Catalans still have a lot to do to ensure these exits, but the club is optimistic about the chances of its success in this regard. Still, it will be easier said than done. Ter Stegen's departure could prove to be highly complicated as he is firm in his intention to fulfill his contract till 2028. Meanwhile, Ansu Fati is currently in talks with AS Monaco, but as of now, no deal has been finalized. Negotiations are ongoing, though the pace has been quite slow. The same goes for the other players involved in potential exits. Their transfer situations are also developing gradually, with no major breakthroughs yet. It's clear that while Barça are making strides on the signing front, some of the outgoing deals are taking a bit more time to unfold. While Barcelona are not planning a major sale, one name that still lingers in the background is Ronald Arujos. The Uruguayan centre-back's release clause will drop to €60 million from July 1st to 15th, a window that could tempt suitors. Bayern Munich have previously shown interest, and the club has not ruled out a potential departure if the player himself is open to it. Ronald Araujo has made it clear that he wants to stay at Barcelona, and the club even turned down an offer from Juventus during the January transfer window. Following that, the Uruguayan defender signed a new contract that ties him to the club until 2029. However, things have shifted slightly. With his place in the starting lineup no longer certain, Hansi Flick's evaluation of Araujo's role in the upcoming season could be a key factor in determining what happens next. What's next? Barcelona's summer plan hinges on freeing up just enough space to register Joan Garcia and Nico Williams without touching the core of the squad. While much work remains, the club remains cautiously optimistic that they can finalize both operations without a major financial sacrifice. Big Thomas Frank win as Tottenham outbid Man United, Barcelona and defender Chase. Tottenham Hotspur are reportedly willing to outbid both Manchester United and La Liga giants Barcelona in the race to sign a top Brazilian fullback currently playing in France. Thomas Frank has only just walked through the door at Spurs, but business has already started, with the club snapping up former loan duo Kevin Danso and Mathys Tel on permanent deals as they look to give the Dane a squad more capable of battling on multiple fronts next season. Interest continues in landing a top winger, with Brian Bumo and Antoine Semenyo both eyed in that regard, while midfield is expected to be a major priority. Tottenham faced their fair share of defensive issues last season, largely due to an injury crisis that sidelined their key centre-back duo, Mickey van de Ven and Christian Romero, for a significant part of the campaign. Although there's been some encouraging news about Romero's long-term future at the club, new head coach Thomas Frank remains keen on strengthening the backline. One name high on his radar is Monaco's versatile defender Vanderson, as Spurs look to add more depth and quality to avoid a repeat of last season's struggles. Barcelona are reported to be pushing ahead with a move for the Brazilian right-back, but Spurs are said to be ready to offer more to secure his signature. Tottenham are pretty well stacked on the right side of their defense with Pedro Porro and Jed Spence, although the latter is now regarded as better competition for Detsoni Udigi at left-back after excelling there at times last season. The former Grêmio star is currently valued in the region of €35 million, £30 million/$40 million, by the League One outfit as they look to cash in on one of their prized assets. In terms of United's interest, they are already well stocked for the right wing-back berth, and it's not thought that Vanderson is regarded as a pressing need at this time. Indeed, Tottenham are ready to invest heavily in Vanderson, who is likely seen as a long-term Porro replacement should Frank's current first-choice right-back eventually leave. And there you have it, a potential Nico Williams teaser from inside Barcelona itself, and a big W for Spurs as they outmuscle top clubs for a key defensive signing. The summer transfer window is heating up fast, and there's no sign of it slowing down. Let us know in the comments. Do you think Nico Williams is Camp Nou bound? Can Tottenham build something serious under Thomas Frank with signings like this? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next breaking update on all things football. Bombshell transfer update from Fabrizio Romano. Barcelona are making major moves again. Trusted transfer guru Fabrizio Romano has just revealed contract details as the Catalan giants reach an agreement with a €70 million rated superstar. But that's not all. A second source has now confirmed a huge financial breakthrough for Barça involving the economic levers. What does this mean for the club's summer transfer window? Who is this top-rated target? And how will Barcelona finance such a massive deal under FFP pressure? Let's break it all down right now. FC Barcelona are looking quite intent on reinforcing their team in this upcoming summer transfer window. Despite having won all the big trophies in Spain and reaching the UEFA Champions League semi-finals, the Blaugranes are looking to enhance their team even more to compete for all the titles next season. Barcelona have already secured their top priority signing, snapping up Joan Garcia from RCD Espanyol by triggering his €25 million release clause. With the goalkeeping position now sorted, the club is turning its attention to strengthening the left wing, and their main target appears to be Athletic Club's explosive winger Nico Williams, who is now firmly in their sights. Barcelona reached personal agreement with Nico Williams. Recent reports hinted that Barcelona had already struck a pre-agreement with Spanish sensation Nico Williams, and now it's official. Respected transfer expert Fabrizio Romano has confirmed that the Blaugrana have reached a full personal agreement with the Athletic Club winger. This is a huge step forward in what could be one of the biggest moves of the summer. The Italian journalist reveals that the Catalans have reached an agreement for a 6-year deal with the 22-year-old winger, thus he will be associated with them till 2031 if this transfer actually materializes. His net salary would lie in the range of €7 to €8 million per season. Barcelona now negotiating with Athletic Club. For now, Barcelona are working on to get a deal done with Athletic Club regarding financial terms. The Basque club has previously made it clear that they will not allow their star forward to leave for anything less than his €58 million release clause. Thus, even if they are unable to reach an agreement with the Bilbao side, they can get the player by paying his release clause. But the Catalans might be looking to get some relaxed payment terms like installments, and thus, negotiations with Athletic Club can prove to be important in this operation. No matter how Barcelona end up securing his signature, there's no denying it. Nico Williams, valued at €70 million, would be a thrilling addition to this Barcelona squad. This marks the second consecutive summer that Barça are chasing the dynamic Spanish winger. Following a recent meeting between his agent, Felix Tinta, and Barcelona's director of football, Deco, the club has officially decided to go all in on bringing the 22-year-old Basque talent to Camp Nou. The big question is over the finances of the deal. Williams has a €58 million release clause, and Athletic Club are not open to negotiating, meaning the payment will have to be in a single deposit rather than in installments. Beyond getting the money together though, Barcelona must also find space in their salary limit to register Williams. The two parties have supposedly agreed terms on a deal though. Barcelona and Nico Williams have agreed personal terms on a 6-year deal. An agreement is sealed with the salary in the region of €7.8 million net per season. Barça are currently working on financial terms to get the deal done with Athletic Club. Fabrizio Romano. How will Barcelona register Williams? The Blaugrana are hoping to have their €100 million VIP seats lease validated by auditor Crow, which would boost their accounts, and in addition, a second deal is on the horizon. Earlier this week, SANAF president Miguel Angel Galán revealed that Barcelona were hoping to bring in another €40 million for the sale of a percentage of Barça Vision, a deal which would increase their salary limit again. This major financial boost has now been confirmed by Christian Falk, who revealed on Bayern Insider that the German investment fund Libero will finally pay the remaining €40 million they owe from their deal to acquire shares in Barça Vision. Initially, NIPA Capital had contributed €20 million of the agreed €60 million for a 9.8% stake, but a long legal battle stalled the rest. Now, with Libero stepping up to fulfill their financial commitment, that €40 million injection will count directly towards Barcelona's salary cap for the upcoming season. A vital move to enable further signings. Barcelona's competitors for Nico Williams. That money will likely go towards signing Nico Williams. Falk goes on to explain that Bayern remain on standby in case Barcelona cannot come up with the money to pay Williams' €58 million release clause. Athletic Club are still trying to hold on to him, but Arsenal and Chelsea appear to have turned their attentions elsewhere. A member of the summer transfer shortlist at La Liga giants Barcelona believes that his talents are compatible with those of fellow Blaugrana-linked attacker Nico Williams. That's according to Mundo Deportivo, who point towards Marcus Rashford as the player in question. It is of course now common knowledge that the brass at Spanish champions Barça have shifted their focus towards a new priority attacking target for next season. After previously setting their sights firmly on Liverpool standout Luis Diaz, it is the aforementioned Nico Williams who is now considered to be leading the race to reinforce Hansi Flick's squad. So, where does this leave Manchester United frontman Marcus Rashford? Also linked with a move to Catalonia's capital for some time now, Rashford has not yet given up hope of penning terms with Barcelona this summer. As per a report from MD, this comes with the England international of the opinion that he and Niko could thrive alongside one another. Rashford believes his arrival is compatible with that of Nico Williams because he can occupy all three attacking positions and could be a good alternative to Lewandowski. And there you have it, Barcelona are back in business. With Fabrizio Romano confirming contract terms and additional sources backing the economic breakthrough, all signs point to another blockbuster summer at Camp Nou. The €70 million rated signing could change the game, and it's only just beginning. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for the latest Barcelona transfer updates. Hit that bell so you never miss a bombshell update from the world of football.